It really looks like the slow fever is not spreading south. It's kind of just hanging out up here. Arranged marriage. So the King of West Francia, who is apparently my nephew. Yeah, that's right, because I married into the Carling family. Okay, so the Carlings are back on the throne. This is the grandson of Charlemagne, and he's also the grandson of King Arthur. So he's quite a prestigious lad. Not too smart, though. And he wants to marry one of my daughters. Yeah, let's keep that dynastic connection going. So once I've upgraded this city enough, I will build one more holding here and upgrade that. And by then, hopefully, we should have enough tech points that we can have something else to spend our money on. Unfortunately, we were cruising through tech when Arthur was king because all of his stats were great. But now that he's dead, we are not quite there anymore. A petty wench is throwing herself at you. I cannot resist her. Gain the lustful trait. Church won't like it. My wife probably will, though, because she's lustful and is also a crazy woods lady. Childhood focus for my half-sister. My strong half-sister, so obviously we're going to groom her for Marshal. A most peculiar woman has arrived at your court. In only a matter of months, she has made a name for herself as a most accomplished warrior. You've even seen her defeat some of your best champions in the sparring ring. Maybe she could teach your other soldiers a thing or two. Yeah, I'll invite her. So this is a new event. I believe these were added in Reaper's Due. Where a prominent or a very skilled woman can show up at your court, sort of the same way that a skilled Jewish person can show up at your court. And I believe that they are eligible for titles like commander and stuff based on their area of expertise. Raiders under Jarl Hogna of Smoland. That is actually a very large host here, so I might need to bring in levies from 2 counties to stop it. Yes, I did, but we did win. This is probably the largest Viking force that has ever raided us. Don't want to lose that booming modifier. I'm hoping some of our other territories start booming soon, too. Yeah. So the Viking raids are getting more fierce. They're getting larger and harder to deal with. I don't know why he's shattered. His boats must have left. So he's shattered retreating instead of retreating back to the ships. Okay, so the Cornwallian peasant revolt has usurped the county of Cornwall. What? Oh, this is the continental version of Cairnev. It's not the one on Britain. That was a little bit confusing. So the continental Bretons are having trouble with the peasants, not the insular Bretons. Also, it would appear the price of decadence, the Mullahabid Sultanate, has been overthrown by the zealous, hard-driving tribesmen of the Muhajir dynasty. Where are the Muhajir? Okay, that was in North Africa. Sulgwyn has finished her education in stewardship. It is evident she has excelled in her studies. Right on. Torbjorn of Tjust have arrived to loot and pillage. There's only 125 of them. A son was born to my heir, named Mordred. Appropriate. all the Vikings. The reason I'm having it paused, by the way, is because I don't want to give them a chance to raid for a couple of days before I raise levies, because that could potentially jeopardize my prosperity. And I want to keep my prosperity maxed out as much as possible. Let's build a city guild hall here. A wealthy, wealthy realm. Yeah, see, here's the problem. I need to research better fortification tech, because at this point, this province has 51 loot that is not protected by walls, and so it's just going to be a magnet for Vikings. Once I build a retinue, I can probably just station them there, but I don't have nearly the military tech yet, I don't think, to... yeah, I need... To build a proper knight retinue, I need 1,200, and I'm only at 341. Dear King Karadek of Cornwall, during your wife's recent visit to Slupsk, this is a Slavic pagan chieftain of Slupsk that apparently my wife was hanging out with for some reason. We had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. I suggest a non-aggression pact for the near future. Okay. I'm not planning on invading the Baltic anytime soon, so... yeah. And that marriage proposal disappeared as quickly as it appeared. Son was born to my heir, named Eusebi. Spending money to make money is all we're doing right now. It will pay off in the long run, because this game is 700 years long. So every income-generating building we build early on will really pay dividends in the long run. I'm assuming by the end of this we're gonna, like, run out of stuff to spend money on. Even once we have our technology capped out. Which hopefully will not be too terribly far in the future, because I'm going to start building universities and church schools like crazy. Children lack education focus. Alright, rowdy, willful, and playful. Sounds like perfect for a martial education. Gilbert is no longer my chancellor. Oh yeah, he was my physician too, and he died a natural death. So let's search out a new court physician. In the meantime, I'll leave the chancellor spot open just in case the court physician we find is better at being a chancellor. Your spy master, Mayor Rickert, reports a heretical sorcerer has been caught and jailed in the city of Bodmin. This sorcerer has apparently healed various ailments, afflicting the other prisoners. Although he's scheduled for execution at noon, you could pardon him by bringing him into your employ. Yeah, why not? I can't resist. Anytime anyone's referred to as a sorcerer, I can't resist. Let's see if he'd accept conversion. No, he would not, because he does not like me. Could I send him a gift? Would he then accept religious conversion? No. Yep, well, nothing I can do about that now. Raiders in Wales. They should be able to handle that themselves, even though they're outnumbered. Alright, so Starkadr. Oh, what will I focus on? So why is this guy showing up as... He's a low-born Norse guy in the court of Denmark. Yeah, let's focus on cavalry, maybe? Yeah. I don't have that many cavalry right now, but I'm planning on building some cavalry retinues. Getting the Knights of the Round Table going. Group of hedge knights have come. Welcome them with a lavish feast. Gain gregarious, which is a very good trait to have for any ruler. And allow him to stay at the castle while he recovers. Raiders in our capital. No. And arrange betrothal between the Prince of West Francia. This isn't the Carloman, right? No, this is Carloman, son of Charlemagne, who was named after his uncle Carloman for some reason. And he wants to marry his son, who is the heir to the Kingdom of Saxony, to Ildegarda. She has really good stats, though, so I don't want to marry her out of the realm. I will actually marry her to... this lunatic from Altklute, of course. Alright. We're still like 47-0 with the Vikings. Oh, they might have won one battle against us. We're like 47-1. Might fancy me. She's a genius, and she is my my nephew's wife. Let's go ahead and make a move. Baby's still of our dynasty regardless, right? Building a toll booth. Right now it is incomplete, so one might say that it is a phantom toll booth. Yeah, let's send in some reinforcements just in case. Didn't actually look like we needed them. Son was born to my courtier, and Enora, who is the warrior woman. I guess I get to pick his focus too, even though he's not related to me. I just want a claim! Give me a claim! We haven't gone to war in forever! I guess I could, like, make Glamorgan my tributary. But I'd rather have a claim! I want to reunite Wales! I want to actually be a proper king, not a petty king. Give me a claim, give me a claim. Let's see if we can invite someone with much higher stats to give me a claim. Alright, we're going to do men, married, any, not rulers, any religion, any culture. Doesn't have to be from a great house. We're just going to sort by pure diplomacy. So, the Grand Vizier of the Taghlabid Sultanate is out of range. He's a courtier of the Ostfriesland band. Would he accept an invite? No, because false religion. Alright, let's do my religion group. That guy's too far away. This guy, invite to court. No, because he likes his current liege too much. This guy, Chancellor of Asturias, he would come because he doesn't like his current liege. His current liege can't press his claims, and he likes me. Who? Wessex? Wessex has declared war on us. Okay. Someone's becoming envious of me. Rochard begged me to help her become successful as me. I was almost discussing how much she admired my ambition. I'll teach you, but I gotta charge you. Or leave me alone. Yeah, I'll charge her, sure. Alright, so the Kingdom of Wessex. The Saxons are trying to oppress us again. as they are often wont to do. So we are going to group up here if we can. Actually, we should just all dogpile on this stack here. New son was born to the Tanist. He's attractive. There we go. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Oh, actually, it's my child with Sir Hilda. Oops. And actually, let's make sure this stack has my best commanders. So, Enora and Renudron. Flat terrain expert, so that'll be helpful in England. And then I suppose I will lead the other flank. Accept your gracious invitation. Awesome. And it looks like he brought his family with him. Cadaver Synod. Pope Maurinius II, the Accursed. You've received strange... This actually happened, by the way, but I'll read this event for those of you who haven't seen it before. You received strange news from Rome. The former Pope, Pope Maurinius II, died by his actions and lifestyle... Or did by his actions and lifestyle so defile the Holy See that the current authorities in Rome decided to put his corpse on trial. The corpse of Pope Maurinius II was moved from its tomb and brought to the papal court for judgment. It was propped up on a throne, and a deacon was chosen to speak for it as its legal representative. This is actually something that happened. I forget which pope it was, but this was a real event. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the accused was found guilty on all counts and subjected to a punishment most dire. The corpse was stripped of its papal vestments. 3 fingers on the right hand, those used to give blessings, were then cut off, and it was then interred in a graveyard normally reserved for foreigners of low status. The punishment still not being deemed severe enough, the corpse was then exhumed again, tied to weights, and cast into the river Tiber. Long Roman tradition, casting the corpses of people you don't like into the river Tiber. They've been doing that for a long, long time. Oh, this is going to be a close battle. Okay, we routed him. Alright. Okay, that was close. It was almost even casualties on both sides. And he's now called the King of Leon. He's trying to make us a tribute. Alright, so we've got to just chase Wessex all over the place. We'll arrive in Gloucester, yeah. We've got to crush their army before the Leonese get here. Oh, he is going to Dorset. Damn it. Adopt the Marshal's ideas. Raiders have appeared. I don't know if we're going to be able to turn around and stop them. I don't know that we have troops to spare. This is where Vikings become dangerous. Alright. Trying to pay attention to the terrain as much as I can here. Devon prospers. Okay. Due to the great number of merchant ships docking in the ports of Devon, I think those are Vikings, dude. Oh, that's the army of Leon. They're too small to even. There is increased demand for expanded harbor space, and of course, larger harbors could also service more warships. Absolutely.